Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. And right out of the gates, the... How'd I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh my god! What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Is this a disbarment nightmare? Yikes! September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I never place Ace Attorney. What does him being Ace have to do with anything being attorney? Despite his appearance and behavior, he's actually more of a natural than you think. Although, some of my missteps in the last game could probably attest differently. Gosh, I haven't heard the normal version of this song in years and years. So used to the Eurobeat kicking in by now. Oh, for Pete's sake. Phoenix, really? What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Why do you have that as your ringtone? That's like... I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Oh, God. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ow, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? What the? Good morning! Ah! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are the best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. I don't think the rule understood the pun ace like queer. Wait, what? I never... Yeah, I'm a sheltered room, so a lot of these puns just fly right out of over my head. Not guilty? That's why I thought all hope was lost when all of the lawyers laughed me off. Ace equals asexual. I mean, I guess based on the last game, he is asexual because he's one way or another. He just doesn't fall for any romantic bait. Just what I've... Leave it to me, he said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl blabbing about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I'd like to come here and... Well, maybe bro is just a little... I don't know. I would probably go that far. But he's, how do I explain it? Well, if my mod Miles was here, he would be able to do some explaining, but I think he is away at the moment. What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. Afraid to ask, but here it goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? Oh, What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to a fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Is there anything happened? Oh boy. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/6. So she's on trial for murder. Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Nearsighted. Let's see here. Client. Maggie Bird. The one thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Drawing a blank? Is he using a broken pencil? That would be pointless. Ha ha ha. Oh, somehow my, hold on a moment, somehow my chance lights never got carried over to this here, so I'll just quickly post it here. There we go. That's good. Anyway, Dustin Prince, the victim, and a policeman. It seems he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Okay. Thank you for the pets. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ugh! Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream! Why do I get the feeling this is the one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Odd in the court, will everyone please rise? Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys around here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Ready as... I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie! Okay. Who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Dick. Yes, the dick, but not that dick. Well, how are you all getting the rare demon dick out of that one? Witness, please state your name and occupation. Let me go ahead and just give that. See if we get the right one.
Dick.
There we go.
Dick.
There. Okay. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick... Thank you, Time Blink. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened in the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. I get the pun on that one. Dustin for Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Is there more that I can read into the autopsy? Nope, it's just the summary there. Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. The victim fell from the walking path above. Let me take a look at that. Fell from the path above, but there's no steps nearby. So already I feel there's a contradiction forming there, but we'll see what happens. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright! Is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Information about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed here, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think. I could be totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? This is probably the evidence that they were talking about. All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What is the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? So, court record. Covered in bruises. Yeah, it was glasses. It was the glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Wait, let me double check her profile. The only thing I can call she's a policewoman. If that's her glasses, why does she still have some? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo number 2. As if the glasses alone don't make you suspicious. Let me look at this. But when it came to, at least in this one, it doesn't appear to be, the positioning seems to be off or something. I hope I'm not already overthinking this. As if the glasses alone don't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get at in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I hear there's no way around. I guess there's no way around. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Oh man, poor Dick, already being slammed at the get-go. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Hang on, let me... Okay, I'm not presenting anything yet, but... Broken neck, but... There's the contradiction there. I think I found it. Now I just need to find the statements to do so. Because if he died of a broken neck and had all these upon impact, he would have been dead right away. He could not have possibly written the name. But let's see the statement here. During his stay, pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground when he landed. I don't like saying it, but... Pushed from the bench area. Let me look. Glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present the evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the Great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can only present, not only present evidence, but people's profiles as well. Sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? All right, let's give this another try. Remember what to do first before jumping guns, yeah. Let me press. Now, you sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name of that my client? And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. There were scratches on his fingers from rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. Certainly seems the victim... That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim itself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. Yeah. All right, enlighten me, please. Okay, when you're listening to testimony, you can compare it with the court record. If you do that, you're sure to find contradictions of witness statements. Contradictions? Well, there are many reasons why a testimony a line or they may just be mistaken. And still have no idea what I'm talking about. When you find contradiction, open the court record, I find the enemy. And then I present into that evidence, right? You got it. You can also present people's profiles as evidence. With so many items, make sure you present the right thing. Sounds complicated, but I'll give it a try. You're pretty good. Wow, being praised by a pro. I don't know what to say. Let me look at the profiles here. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kind of are not good enough in a case like this. Yeah, her frames go under, but the glasses here, they go over. But then again, I don't know when this picture was taken. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and the sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. I think I've pressed all I did. Well. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't, me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you found a contradiction. Hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Yeah, let's look at that picture again. Yeah. It feels... Alright. Let's give this a whirl. Nope, that's not it. Ah! Okay, but... Wait, if he died of a broken neck... Wait a minute. Okay, I think I know which one to actually present. Because he died of a broken neck. How could he have written it? Not that? Oops, that didn't go so well. Let me do the press again just to refresh myself on this. You're absolutely certain. Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Don't harm me, I know. Yeah, something does feel off about the picture. The question is which... Ugh. Okay, chat, chime in with a hint. What am I supposed to present? Because I'm not doing so hot now. And yes, this would count as a... What? and this would count as using up a chance. I know they said profiles, but... Ah, found it! I retract the chime in. The name is misspelled. Objection! Okay, yeah, I retract that chime in because I just realized it on my own. So in that case, that chance gets restored. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, figuring out stretch ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? This is one of those bonus cases, is it? No, it is not. This is the first case in the second game. You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile excuse exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please? What? Where's this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat nipping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie, G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I haven't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident, they just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. That's probably irrelevant, so I'll pass on that. Day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Well, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Okay, come on. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. Baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think the glove really is relevant? Of course it is. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now, this is the Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this, squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case.
That? What is that glove? It looks like bananas! And just as I came off the heels of playing DK Bonanza earlier. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow, and that's why you had special order it?
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. Okay, oh my goodness gracious, I just realized I am overdue for a stretch and a hydrate. I am very sorry, time. Ooh. All right. Oh. I definitely might end up doing some more formal, well, informal hydrates just to, just because all this voice acting, pretending to do voice acting is really parching my throat fast. But I'll go ahead and refund those to you since I didn't do those right away after switching scenes here. All right, writing on the ground. The intensity is picking up on this. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Alright, from the beginning. But can you really determine handwriting based on sample written in the sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. I beg to differ. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what is the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that this was the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. That sounds oddly familiar. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I.
I've never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in the sand. And the results? We found there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right. And there's more. There's also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin. Yep. Can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigate. Here we go again. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Took the words right out of my mouth, Phoenix. Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to give him his present?
The present? What about it? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold it. Let me look. Oh. Yeah, I wonder if we're on the same mind track. Let's try it out. Yep. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. Yeah, I mean, the glove is for the right hand. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special, and what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Wait, what? But if it was a left-handed glove, the image would be backwards, because... Yeah, I'm looking at my right hand. Yeah, this glove is made for a left-handed person. Oh, wait, because the person would be throwing the ball with their left-handed. Okay, I got my thing screwed up. Okay, my logic was going completely the other way, and then it just got corrected. Yeah, because if a person was right-handed, then the glove would be suited for their left hand. Left-handed? Why? You're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom-made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture it was his... Wait a second! Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ugh!
I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that his name was written by the victim itself. And again, regardless if they were dating or not, he would have known on the correct way to pronounce to spell her name. Then that means Maggie is... No!
It's not possible!
Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire! I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie
No, not yet!
This guy doesn't know when to quit. I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? And what did this witness... witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I have a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. And yeah, you could probably also guess I'm not very big sports fanatic. So even basic stuff would have escaped my knowing. All right. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick would be all you need. Girl, you're gonna decapitate me. No!
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. I kind of feel the same way for you, Maggie.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix's business card. Add it into the court record. It's my business card. I hand-wrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Huh? Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
With the exact same ringtone.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you.
I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! Oh boy, it's Maya! Come back from training! I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check the courtroom, everyone already left. Ah, now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Thanks. What in the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artist group? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Let me look at that list. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me examine. Yeah, there's no check option. Don't look at me! And where did you get this list in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. I'm not even that much older than you, Maya! Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, whoops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. 11:54 a.m. Order in the court! Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words... What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Oh, this guy. Our true perp. The one who knocked me for a loop. You are gonna be in so much trouble. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, all right, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me but it was just everything is top grade quality. I'm nearly perfect, top notch, unbeatable in university. I have a rigorous selection during my walk as... Yes, I understand it. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What a prestigious prick! What is he? A human chatterbox? I'm having flashbacks to the old bag. I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. All right, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, correct? It would appear you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. Let me remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I need... Anyway! Please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there were the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Banana? There's multiple contradictions, but either one could probably fit. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. This guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. I feel like this is very softball, given what had happened. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time at all well, but I do remember it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you could do? Do you think you could discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Thank you. And that's how you determine the time. You know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. That's 7 o'clock! Oh, so it is. I looked at the clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time is a total other nonsense. No matter. A real first-class person who lived by the time and watch. What a ridiculous social. People should live free without constraints. That's what life should be. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case... Oh, my chances don't get replenished. It was past 6 p.m., but the time of death... Oh yeah, it is past 6 p.m. Wait a minute, I feel like I should present the autopsy report. Wait a minute, no. It was past 6 p.m., but the clock clearly says 7. There's my contradiction. I hope I'm right. What?! Really? All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hysterically correct those cheap low-cost shit. Oh, I suppose it was because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come out first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. So I thought I'd looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pre-defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. I found the actual contradiction now. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Damn it, fell asleep, missed most of this, and got work soon. Oh boy, no problem, Miles. We're plugging along here, although I am overthinking and struggling now. That's not what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of... That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the same crime. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought it was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else... Yeah! Think. If my client is saying there's no way he was seeing things, which means if he can somehow show he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly. She's right. Is everything okay, Nick? Overthinking as usual. Good luck. Oh. Shush. Yeah. This, I mean, I when I saw it, I called it out. It looked like bananas. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you could use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. But Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... knows nothing about baseball. That would be describing about me. Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why are you asking about that all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people, yes, you know what I mean. You're like the people who refuse to accept Galileo for theory. You realize that... Oh my god, what's with the traffic lights by you? Those are my chance lights, so to try and help move things along as well when I get stuck, if I say chat chime in and either give the hint or an answer, then one light goes out. So it's just basically a way to give me like chances to move the case forward if I'm stuck on something, especially if I have low chances, like I am right now. And if I run out, then that means I'm on my own, and if I get a game over, so be it. Yeah. So right now, we came close to using it, but I managed to catch myself on something. Well, what do you mean, dick? They're both 2,200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Well, for starters, there's no such thing as 2,200. A dick move. Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Ah! He almost choked himself with his scarf! He's giving limited lifelines, yeah, what Wolf said. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc and put her to death. She was brave and courageous. Oh my god, shut the hell up. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same by this witness. Ugh. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. He's already getting more unnerved than,
than Mr. Sowit. Ugh. The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there, but she could have been running to try and help him. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. But I was probably thinking ahead, and I already saw the contradiction from earlier. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer! You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. What happened next? The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as I realized I was there. Again, she could have been asking for help. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. How did you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal! I graduated from top-ranked college! I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? So you're saying that police were on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't that many people in that area that time of day, but suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. Wait a minute, I think I know the actual... But if he made the call at 6:45, then why is it that the official autopsy report says 6:28? There's your contradiction. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute time gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Ugh. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. In shock for 15 minutes? If they saw the murderer run away or whatnot, I think that is ugh. Anyway, it's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. That is traumatic shock. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Oh. Answer the question. Telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. Hold on a moment. The phone booth was right in front of you. I already see a potential contradiction if it lets me. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all of the layers of a Martyoshka doll? Is that wooden doll, a Russian stacking doll I'm thinking of? Or is this something completely different? Someone Google that, I wonder. You must think you're really something special. Yes, it is. Okay, that's what I thought. That's the one. Welcome on in, Metro. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you heard of all G's have strange... So that would actually... For a guy that talks luck and claims to be perfect, he really is a dunce. Enough! Oh, man, oh, man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be... You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? Huh, what are you getting excited about? You seemed a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe was his. I got my gears clicking here. Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's just it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was a need for this to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that! Don't you have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course! There's evidence. This evidence should be good enough, I think. All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for the public phone booth. Because it was right there where the victim died! Ah, sorry, I misclicked on that one. Take that! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo, dicks out for the roo. Oh, no, not all dicks. Not all dicks. I'm not doing that again. Is there a problem with that? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. Oh, you want some dicks, I see. Not that way, you... Shut up. It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. Thank you for the hydrate. That is much needed. And a stretch, too. You know what? I'm going to take this time to quickly remove my... Oh, shut up, Wolf. Ugh. Quickly remove my blanket here. Phew. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Wolf knows what's up. Yeah, so do all of you. Now, shush. Yes, you're very smart. Shut up. I kid, of course. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for your self-witness? Then I bet this phone, it really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? I just came back from taking a shower, so I don't know what's going on. Well, I've now finally found my stride, and I'm kicking ass and taking names now. You offered an explanation as to what the witness was doing for those 15 minutes. Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Okay, it's a toss-up between the phone and the glasses. I have a feeling it's on the glasses, but feel free to chime in with a hint. I said kicking ass and ticking names. You guys are a bunch of gremlins. All right, feel free to chime in with a hint, because I am back and forth between the two phones, each with an equally logical explanation. But as I've learned before, ow, come on! What was that for? But as you all know, I do tend to overthink and think multiple paths when really only one path applies. So it's like on one hand, I could see the phone being the presentable evidence. But, oh wait a minute, I only get dinged once on this one, so I actually technically have 4. Of course we are gremlins, we are your chat! I'll throw you in my pouch! So it's between the glasses and the cell phone. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Probably because of the phone, and I feel like that's the case here in this game. Well, we'll only be dinged a slight bit, so I'll go ahead and give this a try before we actually go through with the hints here. Don't threaten me for good. Perhaps it's the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps? That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then. But before you do, you will be penalized. Ah! Ouch. Okay, so I was wrong on the phone. So it probably is the glasses then. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that! You almost gave me a heart attack! These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours! I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body?! Order! Order! Now wait a second, hold on! I didn't confess or confirm anything! Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. Oh. Oh my god, he almost took his head off. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the knife's edge. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation into why as you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this is not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, spelled G-E-Y, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But would that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? That he's trying to prove a negative that is not correct. That is trying to prove a negative that is not correct. I don't know. I've lost track. I was in the story. Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep would have made... there is a way. It would be best if I could prove the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How would the defense know the defendant's name? The phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? Well,
and you realized you had lost it. What did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you? That is logically speaking, yeah, I've lost count of how many times I've misplaced my phone in my house that I had to use my landline to call myself to find it. Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bear picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. What's a landline? Hey, if you don't know what a landline is, all I can say is good for you that you don't have to worry about it much. A line in the land. Oh, brother. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can eat, and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And the I just saw the blue badger sweater hoodie. I'm drawing the line in the sand of this chat. Bruh, really? That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, spelled G-E-Y. But the name that was written on the ground was Maggie G-I-E. This is a mistake that would only occur if all you who knew was how her name sounded. Ah! Order, order! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is, it's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I do not have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? I am now saving it because it's been a hot minute since I saved, and I don't want to go through all this again. I'm on track. Can you explain what motives the witness could have had? I possibly do. It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present the... witness has a motive. Indeed. The names list. Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. Not true serial killers don't have motives for their... Now, true serial killers don't have motives for their crimes. Yeah, for some... Well, I don't know. Serial killers, it could be the thrill of the hunt, if you catch my meaning. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What's this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy! Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who... Maurice... Who... Guys, got it... Shut up! I don't care, Mr. Wellington! All I want for you is to tell us what this list is about! You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness! Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? I'm saving again. He is either an accomplice, or he is one of them. Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If any were to look into this phone numbers, it would all be over. It would be all over for you. Because it is very gullible and keeps getting scammed. Oh, if only. This is why you had to kill. No! This is too much!
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now.
That police officer. Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. What the hell, man?
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about this content of that phone call. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours?
Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The judge is badgering the witness? No, the Payne is accusing me, or Phoenix, of badgering the witness. Do keep in mind that apparently in the canon of this universe, Mr. Payne, the prosecuting attorney, is very, very... I would say that he's maliciously bad. He is just unwittingly incompetent.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should start thinking outside the box.
Time to think outside the box. If we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slambell saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what did this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Is it the bananas? I don't think so.
That didn't agree with the witness.
I mean,
okay, I'll officially just put that as a hint, because I know that in some cases, especially from the first game, the evidence seems to sometimes some cases seem to unrelentingly fall back on one piece of evidence. No, I was joking, of course. There's probably one thing. Yeah, I thought they were bananas. What was the something that didn't agree with the witness? It was probably this, the business card.
Take that!
The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? Huh? By the expression of face, I wouldn't say that wasn't it. It looks like I was wrong. I have one little itty-bitty. Oh, Mr. Wright, try to think before you present again. So he went to get back his cell phone back. Well, when he got there, he lost control of the cell. It was probably because he saw something that was really bad for him there. And that really bad thing was... Okay, I am literally on my last chance. Okay, hint in chat, chime in. I also know that this is probably going to be... It's probably down to the profile. Is this it? Yes, you can answer. And I'll go ahead and just use my chance lights here. I mean, use up a chance. This is an official chance. Hint, is it a profile or an evidence piece? Because I have a feeling I know what it is that's... I probably know what it is. But hint, is it evidence or the profile pick? Profile, maybe? That's what I'm leaning on. That didn't agree with him? If he was a victim of a con artist, if Dustin was just in laid-back clothes, he wouldn't have given it a second thought in getting the phone back. But because he saw that Maggie was dating a cop, that's probably it. If the person seen the police handling the phone, exactly, because he saw that he was with Dustin. So this is probably it.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh!
That girl picked up my phone. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry.
He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Oh, he snapped! Impressive, not bad for a third person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence! This guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone, suspicious phone number this, suspicious car group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say it's really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
Yeah, I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
Feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. And so late with so little... The cell phone. There has to be something I overlooked. There's gotta be. The phone's stored... Okay. Fingerprints would be useless since it's been handled so many times by other people, so it has to be the stored numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Yeah, I know. And that's the answer I'm waiting for. Call the frickin' cell phone. I'm way ahead on... we're way ahead of the... What are you talking about? What we're trying to do is determine who the phone belongs to. Who cares if the phones are stoned in it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you add some of those numbers there yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Cirque is being arrogant and knowing himself again. Then fingerprints? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Williams has left his prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember when you got... Man, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over, so wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. So much fun. He's really made a complete recovery. How many times to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and it's you can't check the sort on this phone. It must glitch because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Call the number that called Maggie. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much! And of course you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god! Now I remember! Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that be all, I bid you, gentlemen and ladies, goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let go at that? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. It's literally my last chance. Well, two, if you count my, lights down there. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh, now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Is it gonna come back to the phone? Okay, so I'll go ahead and use another hint, chat. Only a hint. Is it a piece in the evidence? Is it in the evidence line? I'm thinking it is in the evidence line. Yeah, it's not the autopsy report. Believe so, yes. The only thing that... Yeah, the idea I'm leaning on is that if you call back the number that called this phone, it would go then to Mr. Wellington's spare phone number. Am I wrong in thinking on that? Sorry, I'm using... I keep forgetting to switch my windows. How did he lose his glasses again? He got... Well, it got pulled off, but again, they ended up pulling off. Yeah, but again, I feel like it's gonna come down to the phone. How did he lose his glasses again is that they were pulled off by the victim and happened to be under his body, so he was desperately looking for them. What about the business card? Well, I did say it's a piece of evidence. The logic side of my brain wants me to think it's the phone, because if you call the number that's on it, the number that got sent to it, then it would go back to him. The only other thing would be the business card. Yeah, to your point, but I feel like that might not be the right answer. Are they going to use the phone, though? Yeah, again, this is what I think it is. It is ultimately going to come down to the phone. All right, this is my final hint. So, chat, is that right? Is it the phone? Because that is what's really pushing me. Is it the phone? That's what I think it's pushing me down to. It's the phone. I'm inclined to say that it is. Wolf, do you agree? Anyone agree? But are there numbers on the back of the card? You think it's really gonna come back down to the business card? The way you word that question, Wolf, has me thinking it's gonna come back down to it's gonna be the business card. Would the phone list have the owner's name? Okay, it's really going back and forth between the phone and the card. Okay, I did say in this last light that I switched out, I basically am now asking for a specific answer. So when I got rid of this last one, I am now asking for the specific yes or no answer. Is it the phone or not? Yes or no? That's an explicit answer, so go ahead and I'm asking for it, chat. Because this is now where the logic side of my brain is now really nagging me, saying, no, it's got to be the phone. But knowing how this game wants us to think outside the box, it's now got me doubting. So yes, no, is it the phone? Please answer, yes or no, is it the phone? I used up my last hint. I used up my last light hint. Think outside the box. We presented the phone a bit much. I asked for a specific yes or no question, but I'm gonna guess, given all the questions you're throwing at it, it's not the phone. Okay, well, if it's not the card, you owe me $50. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the court record. Wait, what am I doing? This is the time to exchange your business card. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of it. The card is important because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... He swapped phones! What? Why is my phone? What is with the stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one! He's strangling himself! Jesus Christ! So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group... Oop. Fuck. Foolish fool. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Lobby, Defendant Court. Number 1. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel real bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad. What are you gonna spend it on? Oh, God. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. What kind of luck is that? I'm sure that dust is gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's deaf. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Whatever floats your boat. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck, you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves, too. Ugh, what a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I have clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl. Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. The end. Whew. Brand new episode has been added. Reunion and turnabout. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. All right, since we're through that tidbit. Oh, thank you for that stretch. There we go. All right. So yeah, with that now that case over, I can go ahead and reset my chances for the next case. And I hope to actually avoid using that as much as possible. But as you can see, the logic side of my brain and the outside of the box thinking really clashed with me earlier. Not sure. I'll save it for later. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Jesus. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 6th, 3:34 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices.
Who the heck is this?
What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what the girl said? I'd stake my life at. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. This douche nozzle. Yeah, I could already tell by his look. About your case, unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry, I thought that before we could get down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 patients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Jesus Christ. And I thought the rural hospital at my area was bad. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed all those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. Well, if true accountability never really has been brought, then, I would be second-guessing that clinic myself. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Huh? Maya Fey. You know, this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. I'm not counting training. This would be a first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she would do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor.
Kurain Village. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Huh? What? Hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not a big deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated, just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I'm already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of Maya Intelligence Network. MIN. Let's see, 14 people died because of a malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what's this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? Tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep, Green Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So, what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Ah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can still grill up some juicy burgers. All right, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least you're still the same perky Maya. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. Looks like this rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. Old bus stop, it says Kurain Village on the signpost. Wasn't Maya going to go to court, so she's a medium at large? I think this is supposed to be like a flashback scene before that scene where Maya is speaking with Phoenix in that interrogation room. At least that's how I rationalize it. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it's too with its area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live lined in the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fae Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Alright, nothing to look around, so... Or slide around, so... Meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. The food courts these days allow only medium or large. Oh, shush.
It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. I wouldn't say that's the weather girl's fault. I would be questioning the radar. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid matter. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. Yes, Mo, I see you. A diagram of Fade Manor. What are you going to do once the nurse spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. Signed confession? I don't know if that's going to be as easy. Even if a spirit was being channeled through a physical person, I don't know if it would be easier to make them do more than just speak. Although the introduction to this chapter has really made me think otherwise. Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's why I'll have her write. You can't coerce a spirit to lie! With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money? Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh, look. Here's the line translating. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door is tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. I'm sorry, Mo is now walking back and forth in front of my monitor. Come on, go over there. Here. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. You have a cat named Mo? Yeah, her name's Mo. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Mo, notice me, senpai. Yes, but your further noticing could knock over my monitor, so chill, Mo. Just lay down. Shit. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. I just got confused for a second there because as there's actually a character in this game named Mo. You'll meet them in the next case. Oh, thanks for that point, Metro. It's small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. Heaven forbid it's something that you really should not be burning. Looks like there's a room over here too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Side room. So this is the side room? Looks like more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I should not disturb them. Small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here, and for them to spot you? There's bedding spread on the floor. Is that someone sleeping one? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Alright, that's enough of digressing and exploring. Time to move to the channeling chamber. Oh, this is definitely a channeling chamber. Oh my god, so many candles. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Yeah, I could tell right away. What the... Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I'm Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Oh boy, Morgan Fay. Good thing the name doesn't have a law in it, otherwise we'd be in some deep shit. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak to you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. If that was not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job? When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. So, why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Is that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Crane channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Crane school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I can recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it. So I kind of wonder if it's supposed to be Kurain. Or Kurain. Maybe. I don't know. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really did not have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. The point, this is the point where the games become very Japanese. Well, yeah, I can see that. This is where the medium sits, I presume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. There's some empty space between that folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. So, today's channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir. Because of the spirit of the person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person into our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. I'm guessing that's supposed to be some kind of herbal concoction or tea that's, part of it? I don't know. But the preparations could also be, like, preparing the room. So this room is the channeling chamber? The place where spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. Secrets of the creating techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It's also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that a heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that... she's my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say? Well, what a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows none of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her. I request. Well, it's not like I have the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. About this person. Oh, is that man? Is it that man? Is it not? A man who wishes to borrow a departed spirit's power to hide the lack of his own. What an insignificant man. Insignificant? That would mean you are that man's insignificant little friend, dear sir. Then I guess that makes Maya my insignificant little assistant, huh? Nothing more to talk about. Look, it's my turn. Are you trying to compete with, frustrating with that piece of scrap? I'm a sergeant compared to you, Loris. I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't have any partners right now, but this is good. I'm not the one that made the mistake. This doctor needs to get his head examined. I wasn't meaning to present that. I was meaning to switch the profiles. She's young, but one day she'll bear a big responsibility. She'll be the master, you know. The master! I guess there are master mediums, too. That's Miss Maya's aunt. Earlier, she made me eat some traditional dessert the size of a tea saucer. Wow, that's a big dessert. I wonder if Miss Morgan even performs channelings herself. Yep, really nothing out here, so... Sir, yes, when did you take a hidden picture of Mystic Maya? What? Wait, it's not like that at all. It is unforgivable. Ow, 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 why'd she slap me? Good sir, we would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure, go ahead. She's a fail, right? Just as odd as the rest. Okay, I think I'll just slide myself out, thank you. Hey, you, hold on now! Oh, this gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh my god, Lotta! Oh, well, I'll be! It's Mr. Phoenix Wright! How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year?
You are, a lot of heart. A lot of hair! I mean, she's got a lot of hair. You're a lot of heart, right?
Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. Lot of heart.
Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean?
Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge about to get started.
Is that time already?
We should all hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on.
A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Yes. You would have gotten an achievement for calling her a lot of hair, noted.
We will now begin the channeling. Mr. Kamaya, an honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
Me?
Yeah, sure I would. What a fucking dick.
Mr. Kamaya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory.
That is some interesting looking key.
That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go.
Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny! Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it?
Oh my god, a Resident Evil key, yeah. that did come to mind. There's also some other keys that do come to mind.
What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland! Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland.
She just euphemistically told her to get the fuck out!
Why are you... This is Crane Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry.
Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive.
Now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber.
Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. Miss Faye, what should we do?
Yellow belly chicken liver, what are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I'm powerless to open that door.
There's really no other way. All right, stand aside. I'm gonna break down the door.
She pulled a bless your heart. Wait, please! That's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
I'm sorry, but in this case, we really have no choice. Dr. Gray!
I was murdered.
Maya?
That man murdered me. So I killed him.
What? Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she... Maya?
Step away from there.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Lead this to Granny.
That wasn't a channeling. That was a full-on possession. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police.
And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lottie, I've seen a genuine mysterious phenomenon.
She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on.
Hey, mister, that gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh, yeah.
Lana doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lana, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? He's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. Ugh. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. So as soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. Hey, the police, I reckon you should be getting back to the crime scene now. Yeah, I guess so. I have a bad feeling about this, though. Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit-severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I'll just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Gumshoe? My name is a Gumshoe! Damn, that's gotta stink! The 2 of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say.
Dick.
Yeah, Dick. Yeah, both of you. All of you thought Dick. Wait, could I possibly move? Faye Manor side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. How could I help you? What? Excuse me? So isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Oh my goodness, what a floozy. Yes, a person has killed another person, Valley Girl Airhead. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Oh my goodness, God. Feel free to face fault all you want, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny. Eeny Meeny. So where's Miney Mo? At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology. Oh my god, we've now gone full Ghostbusters on this thing. Parapsychology? I don't believe her Valley Girl act. Yeah, this is way too uppity. I'm getting, like, well, maybe not as physical vibes. You have a Mo. Yeah, I do. I'm getting similar vibes to April May from the first game. That's right. You have a Mo at home. Boom. That's what Wolf said. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something? Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. I wonder if this character on her shirt is supposed to mean something. So, what brings you here today? So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why are you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. What? Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put something in the food they serve for lunch. Oh, that does not sound fun. Yeah, food allergies are never fun. Can you ask her to try to channel the victim? If it gives me the option!
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I'm totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time.
Stud, a tummy at law. Welcome on in, Donkey. How are you doing? Hope your day is going well. My day has been already been kind of stretched to its limits. Holy crap. What? The game doesn't use logic like that. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So, thank you for the pets, by the way, Donkey.
So, you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Please, oh, one moment while I... Scam. Are you gonna give the pouch Vixie emote time? Like, what? Your face? What's the point of channeling then? I don't know.
No, nothing. So, who was, like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr.
Gray. Okay, she did a complete 180. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah.
She sounds like she's trying to hide something. I think she's the one that did it somehow. It's not like they got an army of channelers at the ready. True at that.
I'm, like, totally bad at remembering people's names.
Oh?
But I remember seeing that face somewhere before, like, I think...
Well, thanks for trying. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be this much of an airhead.
Oh, hey! That's, like, Maya Fey, right?
That unintentionally rhymed.
She's, like, totally way famous. Like, well, for people like us, like, you know?
Way famous, Maya?
I mean, like, she's, like, the daughter of the master, right?
Well, at least you remember some things. There's no one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. Huh? What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? She must have ran somewhere else. Are we gonna play this game now? Okay, I wonder. No, I didn't mean to do that. I keep misclicking. I mean to... Okay. Present. Profiles. Pearl, with the biggest forehead since Pearl's Splatoon. Forget her? Really? She's just gonna walk away every time. Okay. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't let me next! Eek! Don't scare me like that! What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands! Mine! Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you?
Nah, well, maybe one thing.
What is it?
Turns out my poor stomach's not gonna handle this kind of thing.
Huh? What?
Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer, it's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier, huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Ah, she did! 2 even! The seance murder. Oh, sure. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta? Sorry, but a journalist's sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. I'm scared that I'm not gonna get those photos. Come on. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? It is open. Oh boy. Oh. The police are busily running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you specific questions. Don't look at me like that. I'm some sort of... don't look at me like I'm some uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Thank you for that stretch. Ugh. Phew. Dick! Yep. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room.
Dick!
But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. So wait, what? Could it be that the gunshot was applied post-mortem? He was stabbed first and died from that? Or unless the person just stabbed him in the chest and just shot him in the head just to be safe? I don't know. Just to be sure, I should say. There's nothing to look at. Gunshot. Apply directly to the forehead. I'm really basic. Can I take a look at it? All right. You didn't even take a glance at it. He's really busy. Wait a minute. Yep, nothing. Yeah, you would think that even repeat... Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all the brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Ugh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. June 20th, 10:34 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. Nick! Maya! What am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take a deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so...
I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
You don't have to be nice to me. I understand.
So you're the master or something of the Korean School of Channeling?
Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday.
But many people think that channeling isn't real. It's all just an act.
You believe in us, don't you?
Wait a minute. I just had an epiphany. If he suffered from one gunshot to the head, why were there 2 shots fired? I think it's going back to that Innie person. Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened to this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened to the channeling chamber?
I went to that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes and I began the channeling.
This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story.
And that's the last thing I remember.
What?
After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my conscience.
Then you don't remember a single thing.
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It was something like that.
I see. I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a really familiar smell, too.
Under the ground?
Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before.
I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay?
Huh? It? What is it?
The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course.
But...
What's wrong?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer.
No one's decided that yet.
But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands.
That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure.
Stop it!
Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I will. When is the trial?
Sounds like tomorrow.
As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now.
Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it always protected me. Give this to Pearlie. I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Maya's Magatama. Slightly translucent. It's small, but it has a deep, profound aura to it. And it is, of course, one of the many recognizable symbols of Japanese culture. Which, as it implies, strong cultural and spiritual ties to it. In fact, one of the great regalia of Japan is the Yasakani jewel, which is in a similar shape to this. Alright, well, time to get moving. Feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping ing 1 added to the court record. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. Yeah, I wonder why now. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. Named it Charlie? Oh yeah, that's right. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I've always managed to take care for this little fella. Poster of a TV station hero with steel samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left.
I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and Attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess it can stay. My desk. I keep it neat for those rare cases when I actually have a client in the office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. Oh no, Wolf's tongue turned into a plant again. Exactly what I thought. One of these days I should try to build up the courage and read one. I guess. Well, back to the village. Time to do some digging. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened to that room yesterday? Fey Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old, even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's very deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to meet Mystic Maya, and I thought I'd bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea, so bitter you'd lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I would really like to see what these strawberry desserts look like, because I like strawberries, and I know for heckin' sure that Wolf loves strawberries as well. Ugh. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ugh, she is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? A strawberry the size of her hair. Yeah, I probably would believe that. Well, first, I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Bro, you do know what happened in DL6, right? By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as we witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit, but Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought it would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident, and that would be that folding screen there. It is the Karain sacred writings, along with the Karain sacred urn. They are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something happened to either one, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and it's the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? You know, I kind of wonder now. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. Oh, this is... It's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? So that's where the second shot went. One of the shots. One shot went, bitch! So one shot fired, then that means the bullet is probably behind the screen somewhere. And the second shot, and the other shot went into the guy's head. Could it be that it was a matter of self-defense? Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Oh. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the channels can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Dude, you might have possibly... I was thinking that! I was kind of thinking that. Now things are kind of starting to piece together, but we'll see what how this goes. I guess it's an altar. What is... Yeah. Slide? Yep. Wait, what? What did he say on that one? Meditation room is on the other side of this heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. This is where the medium sits, I presume. There are 4 panels on this floor. The straw on the floor feels a little damp. Profit from the humidity in the air. And the blood! When are you mentioning that? No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. I think that's everything I can look at here. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school?
Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy?
Dentist?! No, I'm a lawyer.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire?
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright.
Smith, Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
Oh, for Pete's sake, wait. Technically speaking, but still. Oh my god. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here?
So, like, I'm studying this thing called parapsychology at this college, and,
you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today.
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Oh my goodness. I think I could have been clear as crystal and she still wouldn't have got it. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I?
Wow! I don't know if this is an act or if she's really this dumb.
So, like, what was I talking about again?
Ugh. If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here! So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like
what?
Like, the medium's training or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power?
I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. How about the victim, Dr. Gray?
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, well, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too.
That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. She knows something. Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well,
like, a long time ago.
I was, like, a patient, yeah?
Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
really sorry, but and I know you like totally had your heart set on it, but I can't really like, take it. Who said anything about giving this to you?
Pretty sure that's the only thing she knows.
I'm like, wait, what? What did she say? No, about this person. I'm like, sorry, but totally like time for my nap. Yawn.
Ah, she's even got me yawning!
I like don't really care about that person anyway. Oh, brother.
Where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Channeling costumes? You left a blanket a mess. Aren't you going to fold it?
Like, I had a really good nap and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight.
Oh, brother. Ah, you surprised me.
And how are you today?
I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh, she's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Well, let's see if this gets her, talking. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ah! I'm in trouble now! She's crying! If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
But that's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke.
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya?
You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
What?!
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shine brightly in your eyes. Must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things are like...
I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's tile, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did you get an idea like that? Bruh! And this is why he's Ace Attorney. Oh, that's the bruh part. Oh, good grief.
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the Korean technique.
I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
Not that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know about much about the outside world. So, what's that you got in your... out there, Pearl?
Oh, I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me...
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in refined manner, but laughs in one, too. An old steel key, a green jewel is set into the center of the key's grip. It looks exactly like the key to the channeling room. Whether that's the actual key or a duplicate somehow, I'm guessing it's the former. That might explain some things.
Mr. Nick?
Yes? Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy? Ah! I've gone blind.
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. if it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
I know who to do. Oh boy, I know who to do that on.
Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? Bruh, what? What? No! How old do you think I am?
I want to ask you about something. I totally don't know him.
Uh-huh. Ah! What was that? That's probably the power of the jewel.
You can see it, can you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Okay, I did not expect myself to be doing a little bit of Phantom Thieves here. Picking a lock.
Huh?
What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick.
Or I think that's supposed to be psyche locks.
Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful, though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psyche lock thing a try.
Persistent than a roach.
This girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove the lock. Alright, so first, I have to use Maya's Magatama. Okay, so I gotta present it. You go, Joker.
Take that!
The victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Mr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
Okay. So now if... Oh boy. If what Pearl has told me, then this is more my life leader than an actual contempt charge.
What do you mean, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed, for now. So something shows a possible connection between Eni and Dr. Gray. You have a penalty bar on this. Yeah, I know. I see that.
Take that!
Here's your proof.
Like, what is that?
Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Ow! Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. And the lie I determined that was a lie. Well, maybe possible that you...
Take that!
Okay. I'll just review... So that didn't do anything. Alright. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather more clues before I try again.
Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that.
So it's yours, huh?
Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling in bears.
Huh. Wait, famous for bears?
But it's like, okay, if you ever see a bear, you just play dead and they, like, leave you alone.
That may not always work. Is that right?
Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use.
Has she actually tried to fight that one? Oh, no. There might be something... Nope. Oh. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. Yeah. But I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal, that puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta... I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. Looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might... Oh, just asked, but about Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact I'm not gonna like it. All right, well, prosecutor at the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma, he was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career and raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial? And that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is this successor Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. Oh, I thought that Von Karma with the whip. Ugh. Yeah, that's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Well, wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff in it. It's a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it makes is something mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. Well, I think I have an idea of who that one is. But anyway. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, take this for you. All right, thanks. Newspaper clipping. Minnie nurse died at Gray Surgical Clinic. Died after her falling asleep at the wheel. I think we have our evidence to be able to pry in and open those locks. But it looks like we are unfortunately out of time for today. So we'll just pick this up next Sunday. Whew. Oh boy.